Welcome back to the Possibility Storm. I'm your host, Lane, and we're back with a new gameplay video. Apologies for the lack of content lately. I've just been super busy with real life stuff lately, but I do have a couple of other videos in the pipeline, so we should be back to regular uploads again soon. This week we're pushing out a game that features a pod of brand new commanders from the newest MTG set, Tarkir Dragonstorm. We picked out some commanders we thought might be viable in the competitive landscape and battled it out on stream. Stay tuned. Did you know that 70% of the views on this channel come from those of you who are not subscribed? If you enjoy my content, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to help us grow, and best of all, it's free. If you're feeling extra generous, you can head over to patreon.com/thepossibilitystorm to pledge. For as little as $1, you can help me crank out even more content for you, while higher tiers come with added benefits. Enjoy the show. I got the lucky roll this time and ended up in seat 1. I'm playing the newest version of Narset, the Jeskai Waymaster. This one has wheel and storm effects baked into her abilities, having the option to discard your hand, wheel, during each of your end steps, and then drawing cards equal to the number of spells you played that turn, so storm count matters. This means we're on a ton of cheap spells that either cantrip, give mana, or interact with the board in hopes to be able to play 3 to 4 spells, discarding less cards than that, and netting card advantage. All the while, we're digging for things like breach lines or dual caster combos. Next up is Rev, and he's playing Kotis, the Fang Keeper. This commander has a unique effect in that when it damages a player, it exiles cards from their library equal to Kotis' power, which starts at 2. He can then cast any of those spells that are X or less for free. So no, it isn't play, so you can't use lands here, but it allows anything else to be played, and as part of its skill's resolution, timing restrictions don't apply. So steal away Soul Rings and Dorks to your heart's content. Being in Sultai, this deck can run Thorkel lines to end the game quickly, but can also steal others' win cons to go about things a different way. Seems strong. Going third is Joey on his version of Shiko, Paragon of the Way. This is another Jeskai commander, a 4/5 flying Vigilant Dragon for 5 mana that also exiles non-land cards in your grave that are 3 CMC or less to copy. So if anything important is countered or removed, you can likely get it back, and with certain spells you can also flicker or bounce the Shiko to repeat this effect. Unique ability aside, this is a breach deck at heart and we'll be pushing towards that win con, getting value along the way. Last but not least is Kirk, and he's playing Felothar, the Steadfast. This Abzan commander is an 0/5, but has the clause that creatures do damage equal to their toughness, so he's effectively a 5/5 out the gate. He also provides the added benefit that defender creatures can attack. Lastly, he has a tap ability that allows you to draw cards equal to the sacrifice creature's toughness. So not only can this be a deck full of big butt beaters, but it also lends itself to the Protean Hulk strategy, and that is the main focus in this list, as the commander is the sack outlet and you can simply win from there, also having access to White's silence effects. Nice to see a new Hulk list that isn't Naya. So there you have it. Let's see who made the best commander in Tarkir. Pre-games, anyone?
None for me.
Nothing here.
Okay.
None for me.
Okay. Let's draw a card. Well, that changes things a little. I'd like to play the Sea of Cloud.
He drew a Mana Crypt.
It's close. It's a Soul Ring. 2 for a Mana Vault. And I'll pass the turn.
I'm going to play an Ottawara. Tap it for Remora. Exile an Elvish Spirit Guide. And play a Carpet of Flowers. I'll pass.
Yeah, I guess I gotta keep with the no islands train, huh? I'm gonna play this this Marsh Flats, and I'm gonna crack it immediately for a plateau. And I'll just play this Ragavan with that plateau. And then pass turn. That's it.
Not bad. Untap, upkeep, and a draw. I will shock in a Godless Shrine, as promised. No islands here. Cast an Esper Sentinel, and then cast Shield Sphere, and pass.
Alright. Tap, draw. I'll play
this guy.
I'm going to play a Malcolm. And if that's good, I'm going to pass.
Untap. I will tap and pay for Remora. And I'll draw a card. And I'll pass.
I'll untap and draw. I'll play a City of Brass. And I'll tap for 2 for this Felwar Stone. Losing a life.
May I draw? I may Rev draw.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys can both draw. And then I'll go to Punchies. 2 at Rev.
I'll take 2. You can
I'll make
have
treasure.
a Sword of Feast and Famine.
Whatever, I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
That's true.
Draw. Play a Savannah. Savannah. Go to Punchies myself. Joey, coming at you for 1.
I got nothing.
Second main. Yeah, I'll just go to end step and pass.
Tap, draw. Oh, shock it at Hollow Fountain. I will move to combat. I'm going to hit Kirk in the air for 2.
Taking 2.
Make a treasure. Pass turn.
Fish can die. I'll draw a card. I'm playing Overgrown Tomb as my land for turn. Yeah, I'll shock it in for 2. Oh, Carpet. You have a Hollow Fountain. I'll make a black with that, and then I'll pass.
Draw a card. Okay. I guess I'll go to Punchies. I guess I'll ask you guys. Are either you guys on Necro add-ons? Any of that?
Nope.
Is there a right? I guess the 0/6 defender says don't attack Kirk, but
You give me all you want, I'll block.
The only thing I'm on that would be life loss is hatred.
I think I want the chance that like demonic tutor from you, Rev. So I'm gonna come at you.
Yep. Take 2. You can have a misty rainforest.
Oh man, close enough. You know, I'll get a treasure. Tap the City of Ass, or actually I'll tap this Felothar stone and I'll cast a Brainstorm.
Esper Sentinel.
Go ahead.
Pass on.
Yep, same.
Okay, I'll draw 3. Or sorry, put 2 back on top, right? This one, I think. And then I'm gonna play this Polluted Delta, which I will crack. And I'll go get Tundra. Then I'm gonna play this Mishra's Bauble. And then I'm gonna tap for 4 and cast the One Ring. I think I'm just gonna activate it now. So, add a burn counter. Draw a card. Yeah, ship it off.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I will shock in a Temple Garden. Rev coming at you for 1.
Take 1.
I'll cast a Ranger Captain. We'll go searching. I'll put this Delighted Halfling in my hand. And pass.
Your end step, I'm gonna crack the Mistress Bauble targeting Islane. Just look at the top card of your library. And then I'll draw a card on your upkeep.
You look at it?
Yeah, you can just show the class. Doesn't
Archie?
really matter.
I'll look away. That way I don't see it.
Archivist of Agma. I'll just announce it for everybody. It's an Archivist of Agma, boys.
Draw. Oh wow, how'd that get there?
And Joey draws in your upkeep, I think, right?
2 for this talisman. I
Esper
will pay. 3 for this Ristic.
I'll respond. I'll tap 1 and Vamp Tutor.
I'll respond to the Vamp Tutor. I'm gonna exile the Simian Spirit Gut to blast the study.
Does Vamp resolve?
Yes.
Find that mystery card, shuffle, and put it on top. And lose 2 life.
Combat. Kirk again for 2.
Taking 2.
Make a treasure. Pass.
And draw. No, what was this mystery card? It was a command tower. Oh, hold on. Carpet first. I will make 1 black. And then command tower. I'm going to cast a culling ritual.
Esper Sentinel.
Nope.
Any responses, anyone?
Drawing. The only thing I can do is crack Ranger Captain in response, but no response.
Well, I'm gonna crack a treasure.
Crack both your treasures for sure.
Well, I am. 4 blue for Mystical Tutor.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just pay for it with that, and then yeah, if this is good, I'll tutor. I'll grab Intuition. Put it on top.
4,
We've got 3.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I'm going to have it equally distributed between black and green. 2 of each. I'm going to cast the One Ring. And then I'll put a counter on it and draw a card. That does not help. I'll pass.
I'll tap this. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to lose life in my upkeep. Go to 35. Tap this, put a burden counter on it, and draw 2. That's the City of Traders. That Felothar stone, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'll tap for 5, and I'll cast my commander. All right, ETB. Grab that Felothar stone. Just make a copy of it because it gets exiled. And then with that Felothar stone, I'll tap for 1, and I'll cast Ephemerate, targeting my commander.
What you give him back?
I'll blink it again, and I will make a Ragavan, I think, probably. And this will get rebound. And then I'm shipping it there.
Untap, up, and draw something good. Arid Mesa and crack it, losing a life. Rubland, I guess. Yeah, screw it. I will cast my commander. Felothar, the Steadfast. I will exile this Elvish Spirit Guide to go ahead and cast Delighted Halfling. And now that I've got Ragavan blockers, I guess I will punch you for 3 as lane.
Wow.
And step and pass.
Untap and draw. All these big creatures. Well, but Malcolm is nothing if he isn't swinging and making me mana. So, yeah, I'm still going to send it to Kirk. Fuck it. Make a treasure, pass turn.
Draw. I'll tap the One Ring. Draw 2. I'm going to play a Morphic Pool as my land for turn. Cast a Mox Diamond. I will pitch a Swamp. Cast Kotis. If that's good, I will be done.
I'll lose 2 life to the One Ring, and then Ephemerate, targeting Shiko again. I think I just get Brainstorm back. I think that's really the only viable thing at this point. Yeah, so I'll recast Brainstorm. Yeah, and I'll do the Brainstorm thing, so I'll draw 3, and then put 2 back on top, and then go to my draw step. Like this, floating, colorless, and play this Voice of Victory.
I'm just going to respond without a sack by flashing into Archie.
I'm gonna fire off this Enlightened Tutor, That's good.
Lane will have a trigger after all that, right?
Yep.
Underworld Breach. Put that on top of my library.
I'll draw and gain a life.
Put a burn encounter and draw 3.
And you know I do have a Ranger Captain too, right?
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Play this Scalding Tarn, sack City of Traders, and then I'll crack the Scalding Tarn as well. Go to 31.
Trigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a Volcanic Island.
I'll draw. Gain a life.
I'll tap this, losing a life to my City of Brass, lose the colorless that I have floating for a total of 4 mana. Cast the Smothering Tithe. Then I will go to combat. Okay, yeah, I guess. Do you want to trade your Archie for my Raggy, Islane?
No, I do not.
And I would like to see the top card of your library and make a treasure.
It's a Mox
Two
Opal.
damage to you. I will cast that Mox Opal. And then I will ship the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and a draw.
Smothering Tithe on your draw.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. You can have it. Have a treasure, buddy. All right, let's cast a Tree of Perdition.
That's what
Lane
she
coming at
said.
you. In step and passing.
Alright, untap, draw.
Smothering Tithe.
Yeah, you can have it. Play Training Center. 2 for a Felothar Stone. Yep. 2 Kirk. Make a treasure. Pass turn.
Untap. I'll take 2 from the One Ring. I tap the One Ring. Draw 3.
Mother.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm not paying for any of that.
Tithe on your first one, that's 4, and then I get 3 more, so 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna play a Lotus Petal. I'm gonna cast a Praetor's Grasp, targeting Joey.
You got it. You just let me know.
Side panel. Can I get your Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel.
100%.
Cast a Dark Ritual. Using 2 of the black and a red from the Mox Diamond, I will cast the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, it seems crazy, but I think I do actually have to counter this. Kind of a bummer. I try to at least pack the negation it.
You make
Pass
a good
on back.
point about that Smothering Tithe. Go
So
fierce.
it's like,
So I'm on deck. Let's see. I will Swords Voice of Victory.
I got nothing on that. I'll gain 1 life. Go to 31.
I'll tap for 3. I'd like to think it's just super targeting Smothering Tithe.
Lane, you're my hero.
Man, that's what I should have packed it, huh?
I'm good to let Wheel resolve. I'm sad about my intuition.
I'm
Vault to
pitching
graveyard.
a Force and Negation, a Green Sun, which I need to take out of this deck, and Legolas's Quick Reflexes.
Bright Flame and intuition.
Holy
Pulling the
shit,
Weed.
that's like-
Ass Trophy, Carrion Feeder, Armored Scrap Gorger, and a Demonic Tutor.
I will play a land drop, though, which will be a Underground Sea. With my floating mana, I will cast a Mana Vault. I'm just going to move to combat. Kotis is going over at Islane.
Yeah, I'll take 2. Curiosity and Affinity. Wow.
I'll cast Curiosity on to Kotis. Hey, watch this, guys. I'm going to crack a Lotus Petal for a black and tap my Mana Vault. I'm going to cast a Wishclaw Talisman with 2 floating.
2 what floating?
2 colorless. I will spend one of my things to use the Wishclaw, and I will pass it to Islane.
Give it-
I'm going to find this magical card, and then I'll use the 1 floating and a blue and cast a Key to the Vault. I will pass.
I'll untap. Take 3 from the One Ring. Go to 28. And go to draw step. Draw a card. I should start by drawing 4 cards. Shotgun this Hallowed Fountain. Go to combat. I'll swing Ragavan at Rev.
Take 2,
Make a 8th treasure.
and you can have a Windswept Teeth.
Tap 2 for this Grand Abolisher.
Can probably find a win through it, but I will crack Ranger Captain in response.
I'll just cast a Final Fortune. Yeah, I'll just tap the 3 that I had then, just to get out of my hand, and I'll cast my own Ranger Captain. Or actually, I'll decline to search because there's an Archivist out, and I'm going to discard that whatever it is anyway. And then I would like to move to my next turn, discarding this Mindbreak Trap. Untap. Upkeep, I lose 4 life. Go to 22. And then draw a card. Mana Vault. I'll go to combat. I'll swing Shiko at Islane and Ragavan at Rev.
Take 2.
I'll make
So
a
take
treasure.
4.
You can have a Deadly Rollick.
Fuck it. Rev, I'll Deadly Rollick your commander.
You're
Actually,
ready.
before I do that, I'm going to
Oh.
draw 5 cards. I'll play this Tarnished Citadel. I have this Essence Flux. Cast Essence Flux targeting Shiko. Let's go with that. He'll re-enter, get this Underworld Breach, and then from there, I actually can just kind of save graveyard cards. I can cast a Phyrexian Metamorph, paying 2 life, to again copy Shiko, kill just let the Phyrexian die, and then to cast the gamble that's in here, and I will gamble for Brain Freeze probably. I think Brain Freeze is the play on in this particular situation. So I'll get Brain Freeze, tapping one of these guys, and exiling some lands. So I like to cast the Enlightened Tutor via Underworld Breach. So I'll go get the Lion's Eye Diamond. So then after that I can just cast this Brain Freeze on myself, and one of the cards I mill will be Lion's Eye Diamond. And then I can just mill myself out, and I do have Fastest Oracle in the deck.
Enough for me.
Yep.